Yo, what's up guys? Only good vibes here. We're in the local park. Here's my bike right here. We've got a train passing by. Holy fuck. Okay, look at this. See that train? Damn. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about emotions, okay? Why they are important and the misconception society has of emotions, okay? So, one of the first misconceptions that society has about emotions is that emotions are just fluffy stuff. They're not tangible. They serve no purpose, and yeah, they're pretty much just there. They just appear out of nowhere. They have no particular use, and you should mostly use your logic, right? You should mostly use your rational mind. And that, of course, is false, because if you don't feel into your emotions, you're not going to connect to your intuition, which many times is more powerful than logic. You know, if you go around in life and just use cold hard logic, it's not going to take you as far as intuition. Intuition is very powerful, and the only way you can connect with that is if you connect with yourself, if you connect with your emotions, you know, if you meditate, good stuff like that. And what we're going to be talking about today in particular is negative emotions, okay? You know, stress, anxiety, fear, worry, depression, all that stuff, okay? Anger, guilt, shame, you know, all of that stuff is what I call a negative emotion. Because I'm putting it in quotation marks, because emotions are all emotions. They're not good or bad. That's why you have to think about emotions, okay? There's no good and bad in emotions. They're just emotions. They're all functional, okay? And that's the philosophy you should apply to negative emotions. Whenever you feel a negative emotion, you know, most people, they try to numb themselves out. They try to stimulate themselves. They try to distract themselves. They watch a YouTube video. They watch some Netflix. You know, it's this cycle of trying to escape yourself and from your negative emotions. And what you should do, what the solution is to that, and the reason why so many people are distracted, is because they don't feel deeper into their emotions, okay? You have to feel deeper into your negative emotions. And this may sound counterintuitive, okay? Because you don't want to feel in them. Your ego doesn't want to feel into those emotions because it feels painful. But trust me, once you start feeling the anxiety, feeling the depression, feeling the sadness, the worry, the guilt, the shame, the anger, you start to feel a sense of bliss no matter what emotion it is, okay? Once I cried, right? Once I really cried for something that bad that happened to me, you know? And I started to feel a sense of bliss because, you know, it's just when you feel deeper into it, you start to connect with yourself on a whole nother level, okay? You start to understand yourself more. You know yourself more. You start to connect with that intuition. You know, emotions aren't fluffy stuff that you can't rely on. They're messages from your body, okay? They're trying to tell you stuff. They're trying to tell you what's wrong, the neuroses, the things you're suppressing, you know? And they're pretty much body messengers, okay? They don't, your body doesn't communicate with you through cold hard logic, bro. It doesn't work like that. It connects with you. It tries to send you messages through emotions. It tries to tell you what's wrong, okay? And that's why negative emotions are especially powerful, because once you feel deeper into them, you start to cure yourself more and more and more of your neuroses, more and more and more of your psychological dysfunction. Because where does all neurosis come from? Where does all psychological dysfunction come from? Where does all, you know, all of this messed up emotional damage that you have come from? It comes from unhealed trauma or suppressed emotion. You know, neurosis comes from suppressed emotion or unhealed emotional trauma. And what you need to do to cure that trauma is feel deeper. You need to feel deeper. And I know this, for some of you guys who are watching me, who are guys, you know, this may sound very feminine, you know, because I, as a guy, am telling you to feel deeper in your emotions, right? I'm telling you that this is the way, and that you should try it this way, and that it's counterintuitive, but you need to do it, right? But trust me, when you feel into it, you stop suffering. Whatever you're suffering from as an emotion, if you just feel into it, you stop suffering, because emotion is just energy in motion. That's what it is, bro. It's just energy in motion. And you need to feel that energy passing through you, no matter what it is. You have to have this sort of superconductor mentality, bro, because you know how conductors are? You know how metallic conductors are, and what their properties are? Well, metallic conductors are pretty much materials that allow electricity to flow through them effortlessly, you know? And you right now are plastic. You're resisting the emotion, you know? You're resisting the anger and the depression and all that, and you're supposed to let go of that resistance. You know what I mean? And you become the superconductor of all emotions, which means you allow the electricity or the emotion of any kind to just flow through you naturally. And that's how you deal with any negative emotion, and not just negative emotion, okay? Not just trauma, not just PTSD, not just any emotional blockages, you know, that are negative, right? You also feel deeper into your positive emotions, and then you start to feel even better, you know, because you felt deeper into those positive emotions, because you learned how to feel better by feeling into the negative emotions as well. So yeah, this whole thing is so counterintuitive. You know, so many people are just in society are just, they don't feel shit. They don't feel fucking shit. They just use their logic most of the time. And this is where overthinking comes as well, because through overthinking, you're trying to distract yourself from your painful emotions as well. So you need to feel into your emotions more deeply, so that you can cure your rational mind as well, because your emotions need to be taken care of first, so that you can use your rational mind properly, you know? So once you take care of your emotions, your trauma, all that stuff, once you feel deeper into yourself, once you have more body awareness, you will start to think more clearly. You will start to not overthink anymore. You will start to have less neuroses, less depression, less anxiety. And even if they do come, that's not a bad thing. Those are just emotions, as I said. You have to feel deeper into them, and you'll feel this bliss, as I said, from feeling into any emotion very deeply. And what I want to give you as an exercise is to meditate, but not any type of meditation. You meditate to feel deeper into your emotions, okay? You meditate so you can feel deeper into your emotions. And what does that mean? You take about 20-30 minutes of your day, and you just scan your whole body from your feet till your head, okay? And you try to feel everything that comes up in your body, okay? And whatever it is, whatever discomfort it is, whatever, you know, thing you feel there or emotion, don't try to label it, don't try to judge it, okay? Because they're just emotions in the end. There's nothing good or bad. It's just thinking that makes it that way. Get out of your head and more into your body. Start putting awareness onto the emotion. Start making your feeling conscious, you know? Because when you're fully there with your emotions, there's no more thinking, there's just feeling. As I said, society thinks that feeling is feminine, feeling is not masculine. But you need to reach emotional equilibrium so you can be the most powerful man you can be, right? And how are you going to do that if you don't feel into your emotions, if you don't restabilize your emotions by feeling into all of them and reintegrating your traumas, you know? So that's all I got for you today, bro. As I said, society will tell you that emotions aren't important, that you should ignore them. that they're not reliable, that your intuition isn't reliable. But intuition, as I said, is so powerful. It can show you 2 steps into the future what will happen, and you can take decisions from that point. Or it can tell you that some person doesn't feel right to you, and you can take decisions from that point. You know, you can trust your intuition. The way you connect to the intuition is you feel deeper into your emotions. So anyway, bros, have yourself a good day. I'll be chilling out here in nature, and see you in a new video, bro. Peace.